Over the past few months, our team has been building out the Kiraa Engine and writing all sorts of components required to deploy AI solutions locally. As I've said before, while Apple has the best hardware, it still lacks the software framework required to make use of that hardware. So to address that gap, our team has been building a lot of the missing functionality on Apple Silicon. We've written and optimized hundreds of thousands of lines of code to make maximum use of the Apple hardware, and the performance boost is amazing. In one project, we took a 10-day reporting process down to just 1 hour by redesigning the whole workflow from scratch. So in this video, I want to give you a little bit more context behind why we're making this software open source and to give you a chance to showcase what you're building with it on this channel. Let's remember that NVIDIA was originally a company that was built for graphics cards for gamers, and then were the crypto miners before the researchers discovered that their chips were also great for AI. But as I've also said before, this model has a fundamental weakness because it's built on the legacy idea of keeping the CPU and GPU as separate. Now, I realize that's not easy for most people to picture, and during my career, I would have spent more than 25,000 hours doing month-end waiting for jobs to run, and I've spent days of that optimizing workloads just to make things run 5 or 10% faster. So instead of trying to explain this to people, the only thing I can really do is show them. And that's why I've released these two projects as open source. The first project is SwiftPandas, which is a port of the traditional Python pandas project. In the version we've released, we can get performance uplifts of up to 80 times compared with traditional Python. And that means jobs that used to take days can now be done in hours. And the second project is Project Onyx, which is a lightweight LLM on device. It's a starter project that demonstrates that you can run an LLM locally on your device and get both acceptable quality outputs and pretty good response times. I've released these as open source because I want to attract more developers into the Swift and Apple ecosystem. And that's because the more people building on device, the sooner the world will realize that cloud AI is a really bad idea. Now, it's been great to read all the comments and hear people's feedback. In fact, I've had people reach out to me from all around the world wanting to get more involved. And we're now even starting to work with universities to get students experimenting with these ideas. So now I'd like to take this one step further. If you are building something interesting using either SwiftPandas or Project Onyx, please send me an email and I'd love to showcase your work on this channel. If you've taken an existing Python workflow that relied on pandas and accelerated the crap out of it, please let me know. And equally, look, if you've built an application using an LLM on your phone or iPad using Project Onyx, I'd love to hear about that as well. I'd love to see what the community is building with these tools, because I know that once we show people how great this technology is and how easy it is to start, there's going to be a lot more people making the switch from expensive, risky cloud models to fast, cheap and secure models running on their devices. Thanks again for watching. I'm Dr. Errol Brandt, the founder of Kiraa. If you enjoy my videos, please like and subscribe, and feel free to connect with me on LinkedIn. And as always, please share your thoughts in the comments, even if you disagree with me, and I'll see you in the next one.